Welcome back. I'm Ines Ferre here with Matt Aronowitz. Matt, we hit record intraday highs with the markets on the heels of President Trump's tweet that we are very close to a big deal with China. And also we had that Dow Jones report saying that the U.S. may be offering to cut tariffs by about 50% and even also canceling the tariffs on December 15th. Are the markets more concerned about the tariffs or getting a phase one deal done?
Well, I think we spoke about this before, that the market is very sensitive to this trade deal, and that basically anything that's any sort of news towards progress or positive news is almost like an automatic buy. You know, I think the guys around here, they see a positive tweet from Trump. It doesn't even matter the details. They hit the buy button and we end up going higher.
We've seen these kinds of tweets before, though, from President Trump.
Yeah, and I think politically, I think the details matter for him and for his base, but I don't think the markets really care so much about the progress, about the exact details of the deal. I think they just want to see that progress is being made and that a deal is going forward, and that they're continuing to talk and that there's not going to be any disruption in trade. The actual details, I don't know if is actually that important for the markets.
Because if the tariffs were to go into effect, these new tariffs for December 15th, what would happen with the markets?
I think we would see a pretty significant down move if those markets. But I don't think that Donald Trump, I don't think the president would allow that to happen. I think he knows that the market would react that way, and therefore he has extra incentive to at least show some progress.
The Fed didn't change rates, that was expected, and for 2020 also indicated no rate change. Was that also expected? What was your reaction?
Yeah, I mean that press conference and was about as boring as you possibly get from a Federal Reserve. And I think going into 2020, I think he was also, telegraphing that it's going to be somewhat of, unless we get something that is, pretty substantial deviation in inflation, I think the Federal Reserve is probably going to stay pretty status quo for the time being.
The British elections are happening, and you're watching the pound. What's happening there?
Yeah, the pound's moving around a bit, some volatility there. I don't really think it matters who is, prime minister. I think they're still going to have a difficult time getting a deal through Parliament. That's a tricky road. It's just a difference of, whose style is going to end up pushing the deal through.
Thanks so much, Matt Aronowitz, and make sure to stay with us because Wi-Fi AM continues after the break.